Now, all these are meant to work together, and I've managed to find the ones that work with other components that may not be the same material, but would work together with the piece I have them setting with. It's taken a long time to be able to figure that out. But what you'll find is marks, either arrows or an effigy shape or something, for the ones that stack. You'll notice there'll be similarities in all of them, man. I don't know what to say about that other than, I mean, like all these, I found all this on a path, within like 20 yards, just that, and, everything else I got in this room. But basically, I did it by shape and material, and then I started, I cleaned them all up, and this is what it's producing, and it produced quite a bit. Um, like this, for instance. This is an astrological chart. This is a solar system, planets and everything. But it's a lot more than just that. And there was a big version of this here on territory. These stack too. Now you notice a snake coming down right there. You'll notice it right there. Then you'll notice it right there. And it's probably in that too, but some of these are inkwells and paint bowls and stuff because, they were artists and astrologers. Now, these basically deal with astrology, time, events, cataclysms, just different things, man. I mean, yeah, if you're finding anything, pick it all up, man. Start with a hard material and anything shaped like it, and then go from there, because that's what you're going to find. Same thing I have. And right now, I'm in a spot where it's mostly sundials, dials, and astrology related, terrestrial related marker type things for territories. These all are symbolic of the same shape in these maps. You'll find a lot of these lithics, which would be symbolic of the territory these people were on, which is any reservation, Native American Indian, basically. But it's a lot of history that's been forgotten. It's a lot of cool stories like this. This right here, octopus, which is that. It tells a story of that. But it's a collector. Like that's a ship, a longboat that an octopus took down to its little hole. And this is going to tell that it's the whole story. All of them, not all of them, but most of them do. Now this tells the same story, and that's what it looks like represented on that map. That's right before it goes into its hole. And then I got another couple that show even the holes and everything. But the whole story I kind of went over in one video. It didn't quite take. And these, you'll notice the different shadows on them are the same. And they stack up basically by faces. And you'll notice them in the lithics. Like in one, I seen a face facing this way, and then another one like this in the same way I got it. So I figured, well, what if I did this with those? And it stacks just like, some of the petroglyphs. This is probably a meteor, and it's going to tell me some more astrological stuff, and so will this. And all this was intentional. That's like oil, and then probably just some kind of red dye and yellow dyes. It used to be all white probably. And shadow play is important on these things, but they all tell the stories, man. Every single one of them. There's so many that have been forgotten and lost. And this is Lost Lake. This is one of my favorite ones. But all these work together. And you gotta move them around and clean them up and get the shade on them right for them to, do what they do. Otherwise, you'll never notice what's really on them. And they're really basically maps and astrological charts. And, how to get around on this continent. people who lived off of the river. So, hey, ta-da. Later.